I'm not stopping.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Having more of these to hand ought to serve us well in battle.
What say we pelt one of the next foe we encounter?
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Any loose coin about? Enough to make you taking a wrong other days.
Welcome home.
I spend my days spinning yarns, only to come home to a wife for whose radiance I have no words.
Oh, you bold-faced flatterer.
Well met. This here's the... I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fear...
This place offers a view of the sea.
Well, we shan't be diving in anytime soon.
Not my kind. What am I supposed to do?
All this worrying is giving me an achy back. This isn't right.
What to do?
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation. It's been a hard day. This can't be how it ends.
Well, much to do yet.
Body
Pretty
aches.
kind.
If only. Farming might look like simple work, but tisn't.
Who's there? Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
This is a place of prayer. You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
What teachings might salve?
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
You'll get what's coming to you.
Stands on end.
Seems to be something fun to do.
I shall take a look inside.
"'Tis here that the bodies of those who... I beg you to conduct yourself with care and with a reverence. Perhaps you've a moment to spare, and your patronage is much appreciated."
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Let's see. What can we do without?
Ah, now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this.
So tired. I'd kip just about anywhere. Suppose I better get to work.
The rules at your leisure. Well met. You are come to... You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost... hospitality in all Vernworth.
You shan't hear me complain about an early... Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Ready to forge on?
to make some quick calls.
Lonely place. Not without its juice.
Whatever's to be done. Hope I'm not getting in anyone's way.
Go on, have a look. Pleasure doing business with you.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
That's it. I've had enough. Clear off. And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly.
But I've got the coin, I swear it.
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the sentinels on you again.
'Tis uncommon for a lad of his age to be unable to shop on his own. Mayhap we ought to lend him a hand, master. An ox cart.
You'll like to... Should the cart be assailed?
Always another errand to see. Good day, sir.
In every age, hence, pawns are treated with respect, as a matter of course here in Vermont, with their peerless loyalty to the original.
Well, the lad's in Vermouth now. He's eager. I'll give him that.
This ox cart's bound for Melve. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern.
Nary a dental scratch on my arms and armor.
Soaking the towel.
We're setting out. Jump on if you've paid.
Still a while to go before my shift's over.
Times are hard. I'm barely scraping by.
I'm a man
I'll
of
take
leisure
the
at
night
heart.
watch of the desk work any day.
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
All this patrolling does a number on my shoulders.
This hustle and bustle puts me right to the
I could spend all day here.
Those new recruits can barely
Suppose I
live
better
their
give the
soul.
ox some feed.
Some of us get complacent.
Stay a while.
I'll take the night watch of the desk work any day.
About ready to fall asleep.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
I cannot help what you wear.
Lots to do.
Best oil my equipment. All of the chance.
Still too early to set out. Everyone's as tired as I am.
I've got to focus. The shift's only just begun.
Consarn it all!
Fine. Out of the cart.
Unsavory.
An ogre comes!
And leave it here. place should strike, or to send it gazing skyward.
Strike fast, then shall, and our quarry shall fall.
Quite the view from up here, so we see how high I can scale.
Well said. We can ill afford to rush ahead of this battle. Focus. A moment of indecision will spell our doom. You are in need of healing. Allow me. It's right there.
I suppose I have little choice but to obey. And back!
Sleep magic.
Think how stand for this.
Me? Caught unawares? Never been so careless. Was most effective.
We would do well to seek the high ground when fighting against each other. It will make overpowering our foes all the simpler. On my way! must do all we can to prevent it from losing its temper.
Then we'd best fell it quickly, or else wait till its fury subsides.
Unless you've any objections arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest location.
I'll not stand for this.
Fine. Out of the car already.
There, Master! Dorian!
Ice will be most effective against this foe.
Trey, be cautious. This foe has an alarming fondness for those who see his feet.
It is a tendency we might exploit. Do so with more danger.
Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid!
Glad to see you have the matter in hand.
Attack now, while the ogre's attention is fixed on its favorite prey. Do hurry. One of us has been doused in slime. Tis a foe worthy of caution. Lord save our vessel.
No quarrel here. Seem our foe is unbalanced.
No better time to strike.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us win it this.
We must rally. Panicking will only play to the enemy's advantage.
I was that quick. It's too late.
Unless you've any objections arisen.
My patience wears
Fine.
thin.
Out of the car. With your cow, I see.
Bear in mind that the brute will seek out women with unwavering resistance.
It is a tendency we might exploit. We will do so minimal danger. Over here!
Do not despair! I'm coming to your aid!
Glad to see you have the matter in hand.
That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a spectacle.
Well, well. Follow me sunrise.
Tis a boat worthy of caution. Naught save our best.
Perhaps.
Tis imperative we make our way to the ground This is its advantage.
I'd not dare attempt such a feat alone. Together, I think we can manage it.
If we keep on like this, victory shall soon be ours. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait a moment.
Do not waste this chance. Let's press home our advantage.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. Understood.
you!
Those things can't always be my rate. Ox carts make for relatively safe. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. I'd sooner not battle those with whom we have no quarrel. Yet if they mean us harm, we can but defend ourselves.
Is that your say?
It's this way.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Feeling rested, I trust?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
You're soaked! Do try not to get cold.
It's a bit early to be thankful. The enemy recognises.
Well, sir.
Come on, put up a fight.
I'm going to ensure this.
Stay with me, Risen. Wait right there. Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only... carry so much by yourself. self-entertainment has been right for my part, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. On my way! Wolves drawn here!
Heights attacks would only be to its advantage. We'll have to try something else. A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
There's no great shock to me.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
I dare say the Arisen could have defeated this lot without it.
Outstanding. I shall finish this. For the Arisen!
Master, we ought to quit the field ere the option is taken from us. When our curatives run out, we're done for.
Well now, I'm not sure. It seems we have arranged our blow. Might we not leave the arranged to our advantage? Arisen!
This is rather thrilling.
Unless you've any objections, Arisen, I will plot our course to the nearest location. The soldiers, some of our foes are proficient at ranged attacks. They will prove most troublesome if not dealt with swiftly.
It is easily done.
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Well, well. Follow me as surprised.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I say we collect. I'll have you back on your feet in no time at all.
Would you mind coming over here?
sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. I'll keep hold of the enemy. Seems I've drawn the short straw. Of course, I wouldn't forget. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Is that a statue I aspired yonder?
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We shall have to make our way over.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this. On my way! How might I serve you, Arisen? I'd wager our merry band can handle whatever comes. You're soaked! Do try not to catch cold.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
You're going to regret that.
Over here, if you please.
You looking for a fight?
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
This world's gone to the dogs.
Would you mind coming over here? Here we are. Master!
Leave it to me.
Nicely done.
A bit early to be thankful me. The enemy yet remains.
said. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Protect the shipment! Steel yourselves! Cut the fiends down! Don't let them touch the shipment!
Fiends! How did this happen? We must defend the cargo! They're a tenacious lot.
All done, then?
Well said.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot, and what luck!
Onward. Our work is not yet done. Shall I leave you?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
We've come to reclaim these roads have grown ever more perilous. There's even been tell of...
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead. It seems I've collected a few too many things. Perhaps I ought to be more selective in future. Let us proceed to the next location. On to the nearest location. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
We've been traveling together for some time now, haven't we?
It is not without cause that we are called nomads. No matter how far we might stray, we always find us again.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait right there. Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil. Over here, if you please. It's pleasantly cool here. What with a canopy overhead.
I suppose 'tis too much to ask that we pass through unmolested.
Right you are. Would you mind coming over here?
Saurians!
At once, Master. Thank you.
Remember, knowing your limits does not make you weak.
Over here, if you please.
Enough! All's lost.
I'll slit your bleeding throat! Oh, where that came from? Ah! How'd you like that?
Don't go soiling yourself now.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
Ha! You've met your match! Ha! You've met your match!
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
What am I supposed to do?
Oh, a rum lot. Cut that out, will ye?
Pray, follow me. This way, Master. Would you mind coming over here? Follow me, if you would. Here we go again.
I don't suppose begging for a reprieve would get us far with one of this lot.
Understood.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
This rumor has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an unruly attitude and overconfidence. And in the end, we turn our backs on our master and our duty.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number. Here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. Let us press on with our next objective. Unless you've any objections arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest location. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you go where I find good use.
I see you recognise my worth, Arisen. I suppose I should consider myself honoured to serve.
Over here, if you please. Onward. Our work is not yet done. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here.
This foe will recoil from flame.
Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
Take a moment to recover. You need good help.
You're gonna regret that. Great, follow me.
But I can take you.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
eat all day. My legs are as lead.
Oh, they see the old bloody faces watching too.
That is welcome sight.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command. Onward. Our work is not yet done. Unless you've any objections arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest location. Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Follow me, if you would.
Naught to look forward to, but a long day of work.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Sunshine. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Welcome to the Star Drop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. The soldiers who were tasked with delivering freight are found, and have requested that I pass on words of gratitude. It would seem their cargo consisted of armaments destined for Melv, a commodity much sought. As such, I anticipate your name shall be praised not only here in Vernworth. The troubles of two locales yet remain. I beg Your Majesty to resolve them with
Dare I presume I've caught your eye?
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to... Come back any time.
Oh, good to see everyone in...
Fancy a look at my wares? Welcome to Bjorn's, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price... Just remember, Miser, hope to see you again.
Well, miss, how am I to be of
I've all manner of arms for... Well, come, have yourself a look.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the...
Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So... Before you check the price, just remember... Miser, hope to see you again. Fancy a look at my wares?
I hope I've not saw it undone.
Let us proceed to the next location. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Most sensible, Master. You'll be able to move much more freely with a lighter pack.
When does my watch end?
It's this way.
Would you mind coming over here?
Well, that wasn't a homecoming I envisioned. I knew the
Now we've the vim... to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go, then.
Ready to forge on? Let us press on with our...
I enjoy tackling fierce foes, and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. You'll not be unwelcome for an ally here for once.
Battle cannot be avoided. 'Tis fight or die.
No quarrel here.
They say thieves strike swift as the wind and sudden as a thunderbolt. I shall endeavor not to disappoint.
Over here, if you please. My word. This ox cart has been destroyed.
Be on your guard, lest we meet a similar fate.
We ought to proceed with caution.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
If no one will do it in my stead, then I suppose I have little choice but to obey.
You'll find none lighter on their feet than a thief. I'm sure my talents will be of use to you.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
I will protect you.
compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Onward. Our work is not yet done. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? Trevo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. We have reached our destination. Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
Look, Master, goblins!
As a matter of fact, on my way! Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. The Arisen has been torched! Quick! Douse the flames! Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
I say we give it a push and see what happens. No mercy! You might join the fight yourself?
Well said. I'll go and open the chest. Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurer's trade.
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here. When grappled like this. Best avoided. Certainly not. How might I do that? Fall back, and I will heal you with my magic. Wait a moment.
A meager challenge if I ever saw one. This'll be over in moments.
I quite agree. 'Tis broken, but methinks there is still a way forward here. Is broken. Oh, but hold a moment. Methinks I espy a way through.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. Most sensible, Master. You'll be able to move much more freely with a lighter pack.
Ah, look. There are rare materials yonder, just waiting to be harvested.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find? Tis done.
Aptly said.
Let us press on with our next objective. On to the nearest location. We were to make for Harve Village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here. We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
Be sure to keep your wits about you.
Would you mind coming over here? If 'tis as broken as it seems, then I'm afraid we've no recourse but to find another way around.
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy. Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. Very well. I shall return. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. Onward. Our work is not yet done. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? We were to make for Harve Village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here. I am honored to be called to your side, Arisen. I've just had a thought. Every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
Now there's a thought.
I'm alive, by some miracle. We avoided the worst, on account of your aid. What a crying shame. I'm not looking forward to making my report to the capital, I can tell you that much.
This looks as if 'twould fetch a hefty sum.
Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurer's trade. from flame. Glad to see you have a matter in hand. Was most detective.
That was superb, Arisen.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
Our party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited.
No challenge is beyond our combined might.
It is no great shock to me.
Onward. Our work is not yet done. Unless you've any objections arisen, I will plot our course from the nearest location. We were to make for Harve Village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
Mightn't we go elsewhere? I expect there's little left to discover here.
Come. Your Risen's motivations are not ours to question. Yon chest lies just beyond our reach.
We must find a way over to it. It would be torture to leave it unclaimed.
Follow me, if you would. Let us press on with our next objective. Shall I lead you to the location nearest here, Arisen? We were to make for Harve Village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
Well now, that's a tricky place to hide a chest.
Is there no way to reach it? Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen. It is broken, and repairing it is beyond our means. We've no choice but to take the longer way around.
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy.
Over here, if you please. Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurer's trade.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us.
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go, then.
Ready to
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
places any.
I'm about ready to fall asleep.
I've got wares of every ilk. Hope to see you again ere long.
Not buying? That's just...
We're not to talk during missions, sir.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Watch for the hobgoblin!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. You're soaked! Do you try not to catch cold? I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
Cheers. Here, thought you might appreciate...
Of course, it falls to me to do this. Isn't that always the way of things? Can't say I'm thrilled, but I'll get it done. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Keep on them, Arisen, and I'll strike them down.
Miss, and you shame us both.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and... Come on, then! Let's stand this.
I'm gonna eat them!
Prepare yourself.
Excellent. I could have done no better.
Perhaps you might join the fight yourself.
Well said.
Seems your luck's run out. And mine's looking up.
On my way! Would you mind coming over here?
The shop. So weary. Just keep working.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
At once, Master. Over here, if you please. This way, Master. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
Living's hard. Dreams are free.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Oh, you've come to a dangerous place. Scaly beasts make this their den. We've been dispatched to cull them. A small force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. Seems the battle is hard won. I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't look for my aid if aught goes awry.
Would you mind coming over here? Here we are.
If no one...
If you're intent on...
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
To doubt my words is...
'Twas a surprise to find someone living out here, and an old man at that. I wonder what so impels him to set out to sea.
He's something of an enigma, isn't he?
Perhaps we will understand more in time. Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
They have no power, save to push my boat. What will be, will be. I don't care either way.
Very well. I shall go on ahead.
What have I done to deserve this?
Danger might lurk anywhere. Where every shadow... And mind the ceiling.
Pray, speak up, should you notice aught amiss.
Where the Saurian?
Methinks the fiend found that's a few more than would let.
On my way! Tis rather high. It might be beyond our reach.
I am saved!
I would so enjoy seeing this obstacle smashed to pieces. I'm poised to strike. Just say the word. I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
I am in your debt, sir. Thank...
I'll go and open the chest. Onward. Our work is not yet done. On to the nearest location. We were to make for Harv village, as I recall. 'Tis not far from here.
Unbelievable.
'Tis done.
Aptly said. I'll have you back on your feet in no time.
You're not one of ours. Have you come to save us? Forgive me. I cannot seem to walk of my own. Would you aid me in reaching the entrance?
obey. One thing I'm happy about.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible. We've explored this place before, or hadn't you noticed?
How very curious. I wonder what other secrets this place holds. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side. Shall come to you. Whatever 'tis for you, I shall gladly oblige. You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice. Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow. And mind the ceiling.
We'll manage, whatever comes. We always do, don't we?
Shall we report this development to Captain Bront? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
This cavern is most queer. Past surveys revealed no such ruins. Could there be a... This place warrants...
You went in there to save my fellow soldiers. Well now, I underestimated you, friend. I shall send word of your deeds to the captain. You've done well this day. I thank you. We'll see to the rest of this mess. You need not trouble yourself further.
Oh, You have my gratitude for...
I am in your debt, sir.
I am saved!
Hold, sir. I'd rethink pressing onward if I were you. The village is crawling with saurians. Forgive me. I didn't mean to startle you. I used to call this place home, you see, in times more peaceful. You're the Arisen, are you? Well, that's something. We were hoping to reclaim our village. But it doesn't seem we'll have much luck. We fled when the dragon attacked some days past, thinking we'd return once the baleful thing was gone. Easier said than done, clearly. In our absence, a bask of saurians have made our homes their own. What are we to do? The guards not like to send soldiers all the way out here. But mayhap they needn't at all. You are the Arisen, aye? Please, sir, do...
Saurians abound, Master. Be on your guard.
We need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything.
At once, Master. Now to report to Captain Bront. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person. The same foe, again! Shall we report our results?
Is the deed done, good Arisen? Oh, thank you. We shall all be able to return to our homes at last. I can hardly wait to bring these tidings to the other villagers. I dare say we'll have this place livable again ere long. I cannot thank you enough. Long will you be known as a friend to our village. If you happen to pass by, do come visit. I should like for you to see this place as 'twas afore the dragon's attack.
With this, the peril has passed. Still, perhaps we ought to visit the village again anon, just to be certain.
I suppose 'tis so. Of course, it falls to me to do this. Isn't that always the way of things? Can't say I'm thrilled, but I'll get it done.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients. There's no need to go the long way round when a shorter route is readily available. Follow me, Master. We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brant. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you see. Well done!
Shall we gather some materials while we're here?
Have you taken leave of your senses, Arisen?
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Over here, if you please.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. I can proceed no further. Follow me, if you would. Tis this way.
A tad too high, methinks.
I must unfurl. I'm coming, Master.
A measure of haste would not go amiss.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
My thanks, sir. Here you are. 'Tis a reward well earned.
Frey, follow me.
The Arisen's soaked to the bone.
This place offers a view of the sea.
Well, we shan't be diving in anytime soon.
once, Master.
Look, Master! Goblins!
Then I shall remain by your side. Now to report to Captain Brandt. If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek. I shan't let them harm you. Would you mind coming over here? I shall take this.
Our party is well balanced. I can see no weaknesses that might be exploited.
No challenge is beyond our combined might.
It is no great shock to me.
Time to head to market, methinks.
That's right,
Over here, if you please.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
Waiting around doesn't seem like to do us much good. What could we be missing here?
Gather round!
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his work. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's...
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master...
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look. Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So... Before you check the price, just remember, hope to see you again.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to...
Welcome to Bjorn, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So... Before you check the price, just remember, many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. Aye, got some coin to spare your hump. Much appreciated. Aye, got some coin. Much appreciated. Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale.
I'd heard tell of a... So where's he get his coin, then? Makes a man wonder, it does. Could be...
Aye, got much appreciated. Gather round. Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a night as he slept. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe, on shaking legs did he approach, the better to know. Yet he did not get near, for afore him stretched the sea. The figure was striding through waters up to the knee.
Would you mind coming over here?
Realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared close was being seen from afar. For truly, the figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies. One thing was certain. Should it walk upon land, no city, no mountain would outlast its hand. So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant the giant was gone. Aye, in the face of his valour, the gigantus did pale. But who among you can name the hero of our tale? 'Twas none other than Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day.
What was it all not getting in anyone's way?
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a night as he slept. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe, on shaking legs did he approach, the better to know. Yet he did not get near, for afore him stretched the sea. The figure was striding through waters up to the knee. This realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared close was being seen from afar. For truly, the figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies. One thing was certain. Should it walk upon land, no city, no mountain would outlast its hand. So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant the giant was gone. Aye, in the face of his valour, the gigantus did pale. But who among you can name the hero of our tale? 'Twas none other than Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day. Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would much appreciate it. Much appreciated. Gather round.
I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came. So where's he get his coin then? Makes a man.
Gather round, treat your...
Follow me, if you would.
Want to try to enjoy life where and when I can.
What would you of me? I'll have no trouble, thank you.
Would you take pity? Naught I can do but wait for death to claim me.
What should I do?
I've no words left for you or anyone else.
Pleasant view.
The one we seek isn't here. Perchance we've come at the wrong time.
Waiting around doesn't seem like to do us much good. What could we be missing?
Welcome to the Star Drop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I... Come back any time.
At last.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. As you've done a fine job culling those monsters, your Majesty. 'Tis common not the number of those who seek out this tavern in the hope of an audience with the Arisen grows by the day. Should you continue to display such valor, the day will soon come when Disa can no longer deny your presence, and ere it slips my mind. Pray, take this.
Excellent work, Master. We have fulfilled our duty to satisfaction.
Indeed, you've culled more than your fair share of monsters. I expect tales of your valor will soon be told in taverns.
Splendid.
This isn't much to go on. Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. Fear not. I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with it. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply Sound appealing? Then come on.
Frey, follow me. Certainly, Arisen. How might I be of aid? My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there.
Not a care in the world.
While you're
Just
here,
as it should be.
I sense eyes upon us.
Have you need of me?
Precious little time.
Best head to market before it slips my mind. Mind.
Why is everyone always in such
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Let's see. What can we do without?
All's well, I trust?
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? As I've said, you needn't worry about tending to the place. Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
I suppose 'tis so. Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right. Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with. Ready? It's the forge on. An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Gather round. Treat your ears. I'd heard tell of a bet. So where's he get his coin then?
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. Should my tale entertain you?
I'm in fine fettle today.
Wonder if anyone will notice if I stay here with it.
Try all of it. Doing about a dozen things at once.
Check my stock before a customer comes along.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
It would seem the Queen Regent has made significant...
This ox cart's bound for the... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Could use a rest.
Working this field's all I know. I'm not stopping.
Greetings. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May these... You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Shall we see how our village fares of late, Master? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Always another errand.
Living's hard, but dreams are free.
I suppose I could visit someplace new.
Wish the roads were safer.
This ox cart's bound for...
I'll need to see some coin before I let you off.
need to take a moment to replenish my
What ought I to do?
If you're in need of a ride, it is now or now.
Where was I bound again?
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
Why? My knees have been acting up of late.
Rest oil my equipment. Follow the chance.
We'll pull through yet!
Ah, here we are. The Oxguard made it without too much trouble.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
That damn dragon! Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You go with them. I'll fell that thing myself. There you are. You will share in my desolation and my hunger.
This village is my home. You cannot expect me to abandon it. Pray, lend me your aid. No harm shall come to you. Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
Happens to the best of us. Don't let it get to you. Mind the fluid it sprays. It will do more than sting.
Be on your guard.
I'll not take that from you. Heavens no.
Focus. A moment of a decision may stay up.
Oh yeah. Now I
We must rally. Panicking will only take the enemy's advantage. The beast spits a fell substance. Avoid it at all costs. Hold fast, Arisen. I will be with you in but a moment. Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
Perhaps the Arisen has called some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll have that place.
We managed to repel the dragon, but what will become of Mel?
Perhaps we ought to stop by the village again in the near future and see how it's getting on.
Might I be of assistance?
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy.
Tis a pleasure to meet you.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen. I pray my efforts aid your cause.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. Show yourself! 'Twas a lesson in determination. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as well, sir.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed. You must return to the village. Everyone is concerned for you.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't forget this. Thank you. Truly. We're saved.
That wasn't the dragon, but a poor imitation of it. No wonder I feel so hollow. Sigurd, you're the current Arisen, aren't you? I pray you do not walk the same path as I have. Sigurd, you're the current Arisen, aren't you? 'Tis a style all my own, a patchwork of techniques, honed...
Some peace and quiet.
Ought to ease my mind of its burden. Sweeten it up before I open.
Am I to do
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. But that place puts my hairs on it. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
There's ought to be said for peace and quiet.
I've been here so long.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Do come again.
Come to think of it,